Hi, everyone. It's me, Jordan Long here. And today I'm going to talk about something I think that I should talk about. Now, this is going to be, what it is. Now, there's always going to be someone, I don't know. Okay. Now I ran into this one time. Okay. How do I even go through with this? Alright. So, this happened to me once. And I really don't know. I'm not good at fighting, alright? I don't know any kind of fighting craft or anything like that. As far as my fighting goes, it's punching, it's hitting, and striking. Yeah, sure. And kicking, and that's it. If kick an English word? I don't know. Maybe some borrowed word. But that's not the grounds of this film. So, there's always going to be, So, anyway, yeah. But that's not even the grounds of this film. The grounds of this film is that I don't really know where I'm going with this. Yeah. Alright. So, everyone asks me why you do not take up YouTube on being a mate. Well, first off, there are many grounds to why I never took YouTube up on being a mate. One, don't got enough watch time. Yeah, you see, you gotta have a lot of watch time, and YouTube is always shifting the watch time on you. So, yeah. And also, another thing is that if you become a YouTube mate, then you have to be in good standing with fellowship, oversight, ownership law, that goes up being said. Then you gotta be business-wise friendly. But, you can be good standing of all those things. But then someone at YouTube can make a bad call on one of your films. And, well, of course, first you only get you get a warning, but nothing happens. But we just go through and say that didn't happen. And then you always got to be frightened about what's going to happen to your Google AdSense. Is someone at the Google AdSense team going to say you did something wrong, like by mistake or by mishap you went to watch one of your own business wises? Or is someone going to tell the YouTube AdSense team that, well, you did something wrong? It always is what it is, Always got to be frightened about your Google AdSense. Probably more than you got to be frightened about your YouTube business mate. And then that also puts you up, and then, and it's always something like, and then you always have to be frightened that something like this is going to happen. Well, Jordan, we took away your Google AdSense. Since you watched one of your business wises, but even though it was by mistake or by mishap, we still holding it against you, still holding it on you, and now you lost your YouTube, your AdSense. Oh no. Now I'm not going to make no income from Google or YouTube. And yeah, you lost your partnership too. You lost your mateship. Oh yeah, and it's not as good as they make it out to be. If you're a YouTube mate, then you got yourself right out there to be looked at more than if you weren't a smaller YouTuber who wasn't a business mate. And then you always have to be frightened about, did some business wise out there believe that think that your film was not good enough or not friendly enough for them to buy time on. So then Google had to say, or YouTube had to say, well, that's it. You're not going to be making any income from that film or films. And then how about when the FTC comes in and someone tells YouTube has and what if they look at your film and you're a YouTube business mate, then they can go, okay, you're good for it if we have to fee you. So you're putting yourself out there when you're a YouTube mate, not just for YouTube but also for the FTC. If someone sends your fairway over to them to look at it. And I just never want to be a YouTube business mate. Never. It was never my goal to do that. All this. It was hard. It's hard to get into it, but it's smooth. It's one force to get out of it. One force to get out of it, though. So yeah, and it's one force to get. And it's smooth to get out of it. Hard to get in, but one's foreign to get out of it. And you always, and apparently you get looked at more if you're a YouTube business mate than you did if you were a non-YouTube mate. All right. And well, of course, we just never want to be one. And then if you don't have any toll reckoning, you're gonna get a toll reckoning. Because the land and the rise and the near leaderships take out for income toll. The earldoms take out for land toll. So that's thing, and you're gonna get one of those. And you don't really get that much back. It's not like if you were working on a job, a all-day job or a break day job or something. And I know some YouTube mates call it a job, but the truth was they're not working for Google. They're not working for YouTube. They're not getting fired when they lose their mateship. It's nothing like that. And yeah, I do not, always. Then you gotta be frightened not just about FTC oversight. You also gotta be frightened about ownership. Someone coming in and saying, someone says that your films, Jordan, are their films, and that you're being like the community. You're being like Natalie Tang, and now Natalie Tang has said that you unlooked her ownership of her films. Oh no! But she says that as you take all your films down, she won't get her lawyers on you. Yeah, do I really want to be in that? Do I really want to be in that hang up or bind? No. Do I really want to, lose my good standing if someone at YouTube makes a bad call? No, I don't want to be in that. So, no. Even though it might be fun to get some kind of income from Google or YouTube, it puts you out there to be looked at by not just Google and YouTube, but by the FTC if someone ever told them, hey, you gotta look at this YouTube fairway, and then a bunch of other shit. So that's the end. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. And sometimes I would just say, I'm happy not being a YouTube mate.